As soon as the corpse came into contact with the air, it began to oxidize rapidly. Within seconds, the queen's body was reduced to bare bones. Jack ordered his men to carry the remains away, but Laura sensed something was wrong. She noticed a mural on the wall, and what it showed shocked her. The queen had not been forced onto this isolated island. She had come here willingly. Just as Jack's two men were about to lift the body, it suddenly sat up. Everyone stumbled back in terror, but Jack burst into laughter. It turned out the corpse had been triggered by a mechanism. Then the man who had touched it noticed something far worse. His arm began to rot rapidly, and the decay was spreading. The horrifying sight sent chills through everyone. Laura finally understood. The queen had once been a carrier of the virus. To protect others, she chose to isolate herself on this island. But the infected man couldn't endure the pain. He grabbed a weapon and began firing wildly. Jack quickly shot him dead. Everyone had now seen the terrifying power of the virus. Even so, Jack still insisted on taking the queen's remains. Even if it meant thousands upon thousands of deaths, he didn't care. Afterward, Jack used tweezers to remove a small tissue sample and sealed it inside a plastic bag. To stop him, Laura and her father, Mark, acted immediately. Mark snatched a gun from the ground and shot Jack in the thigh. Meanwhile, Jack's men chased after Laura. Inside the tomb, Jack and Mark fell into a tense standoff. As they exchanged gunfire, the man who had just died suddenly came back to life and lunged at Mark. Jack seized the opportunity and escaped the tomb. Mark had no choice but to shoot the man who had turned into a zombie, but it was too late. He had been scratched. Outside, the men continued pursuing Laura Head. She spotted a pressure plate on the ground. She stepped onto it, and the next second, a spiked mace came rolling straight toward her. When she turned back to find her father, Laura saw that he had already been infected. Mark urged his daughter to stop Jack. He kissed her goodbye one last time. As Laura walked away, her eyes were filled with determination. And for the first time, there was no fear left at all.